Hey all, my name's Braden, of course, and welcome back to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 Let's Play, and not only that, it is the finale as well. Now, before we begin, I actually want to apologize for stumbling over my words this particular episode. There is some guy jackhammering across the street from where I live, and he's been going at it since, like, 6:30 this morning. And it is currently 3 o'clock, so... yeah. I've got no rest from him. He has not taken a break, he's just kept going. Anyway, we're looking at the last 3 zones in this particular episode. We are looking at the Wing Fortress Zone, Sky Chase Zone, and finally the Death Egg Zone. Now let's start with Sky Chase. Sky Chase is a rather dull, lackluster, 2-minute long auto-scroller with no ways to kill you, pretty much. I mean, you can transform into Supersonic and spin dash off of the plane, or you can intentionally ignore rings and then get hit, and that's about it. And you know, the game could crash, but that's beside the point. We do get this nice little set piece, though, of the Wing Fortress in the background. I think more games should do this idea. It's really neat, showing a sneak preview of the next stage. I really like that sort of design in games. The music in this stage is also rather well put together. I mean, it kind of matches the sleepy sort of atmosphere of the stage. It's really laid back, sort of chill music. Kind of goes with the stage, really. Even though I find the stage to be absolutely boring. But with that, we're done Sky Chase. Yay! Moving on to the Wing Fortress Zone. Now, the first thing I'm going to suggest you do in Wing Fortress is ignore most of the rings in the beginning of this stage, as Supersonic actually has a rather sort of difficult time with this particular stage, as the entire stage is suspended above a bottomless pit. This is the one stage that I dare say tests your platforming within this particular game. Especially right here and an upcoming part, which is the reason I got the shield in the first place. I don't really like the Wing Fortress Zone, so I picked up the shield because I'm going to be taking a massive shortcut. Now, if you walk into a particular propeller blade, in particular this one, you will take damage, lose your shield, and you can actually use your invincibility frames to boost your way through and get to the platforms off to the right and skip at least, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 90% of the stage. And just like that, we've skipped most of the stage. We're pretty much at the end of the stage now, just steadily working towards the boss. Now, I'm pretty sure you've noticed these launchers in the stage as well. When you enter them, do not press anything. The launcher will carry you and launch you as it should. Where if you're pressing a button, say left or right on the joypad, you will just fall and not make it very far out of a launcher. Alternatively, you could spin dash jump to skip the launcher entirely. But this is it. This is the penultimate boss. Now, this boss has been recycled in Sonic 3 as well. Robotnik will shoot a laser, and you just use the platform to jump up and hit the laser pad. To hit the laser light, I guess. Just watch out for the platform, as they are spiked on the bottom and they do damage. But with that, we are done the Wing Fortress Zone. It's finally off to the final stage in the game, the Death Egg Zone. Now, there is a bit of continuity here between Sonic 2 and 3. Now, at the start of Sonic 3, Tails actually still has that rocket attached to the bottom of the tornado. So yeah, that's something. Now we're hitching a ride up to the Death Egg Zone for the shortest stage in the game in terms of structure. I mean, level design wise, it's 2 rooms and a hallway, pretty much. So, well, 2 rooms and 2 hallways if you want to count this opening alcove here. However, this stage also has really good music. But now we're seeing the penultimate boss for real. This is Silver Sonic. It's possible to get 4 opening hits in on him if you're lucky enough. I'm not. And I'm kind of a coward and backed out. Now he'll just go back and forth through the screen. When he's standing upright, he'll just zoom back and forth, and if he's in a ball, he'll either spin dash or he'll do this sort of bounce attack. But this is it. This is the final boss in the game. This is the Death Egg Robot. There's not much that can actually do damage to you in this fight. I mean, the spikes on his hands are dangerous. His stomp is kind of dangerous, which he's doing right now, so just go to one side of the screen and spin dash away, and you'll dodge his attack. He'll then launch his hands, and he has a bomb attack that if you're behind him, he will launch bombs out from his jetpack. So if you just stay in front of him where he's facing, you'll never actually have to deal with those bombs. And unlike Sonic 4, he does not have a laser, so always a good deal. 12 hits later, he goes down, and that's it. That is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, ladies and gentlemen. One of my actual favorite games on the Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive, wherever you're from. Not necessarily the Sega CD. Because, Sonic CD is my favorite game on the Sega CD. As it's pretty much really the only game worthwhile for the system. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That is Sonic CD, Sonic 2, my mistake, like I mentioned. And this end credits theme is fantastic. Well, this outro theme is fantastic. I don't know why Sonic 06 decided to give it lyrics. I don't think that was a very smart plan. Now, the difference between the good ending and the bad ending is, in the bad ending, Tails saves you by catching you on the tornado. Yeah, Tails saves you. That's a bad ending. Truth be told, I think the bad ending is actually better than the good ending in this game. Even though the good ending is the true official ending of this game. This ending, he just sort of flies by the tornado. Like, yeah, I never needed you anyway, Tails. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. Now, I love this game. I think that the physics were tweaked brilliantly from Sonic 1 into 2. The inclusion of the spin dash is a fantastic implementation and has been with the Blue Blur since this game. The bosses are absolutely fantastic and a joy to fight. On top of that, the soundtrack, the soundtrack is so good. I mean, the credits theme is probably the best defender of that, as it brilliantly demonstrates each zone's particular strong points in its soundtrack. And the level design is absolutely incredible. I love the level design of this game as well. It's actually some of my favorite level design in Sonic the Hedgehog history. Even the final boss isn't that difficult. It's a test because you don't have any rings. It's a don't get hit marathon, but in fact, that's what I think makes it so challenging as well. Even though it's not a difficult boss fight, it has this sort of illusion of difficulty because you don't have any rings. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Braden, of course. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.